Chat, how's everybody doing, man? My apologies for the late start. I had to put the chicken tenders in the air fryer. That's not a joke. I'm being dead ass. That's literally what happened. So that's why we started a little bit later. But it's fine though. Let me let everybody in the Discord know what we doing. The chat room, we already know why we here, right? Killer Kill got some new spicy info again. I didn't really feel like making another video on it because we already made a video on it, and I thought it would be a little bit redundant if we did it in a video form. So we're doing it as a live stream. Does it help out a little bit? Probably not. But I want to talk about them. We also are going to be farming the Simon event today for probably about an hour or so because I got to go pick up some medication and everything a little bit. So, yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. And also, we haven't streamed in, what, a few days? A week? 2 weeks? No way. We haven't streamed since the 16th. When was that? Oh, Lee. No, almost 2 weeks ago. Okay, so yeah. We've been due for a stream, man. But hopefully everybody's doing good in the chat. How's everybody doing, man? Let me check real quick. Just a second. There we go. How's everybody doing? Trunks, what's up, man? Is that Calamity Gaming? What's up? Jermaine, how you doing? Drip Tack. David, Divis. Asmodeus. How's everybody doing, man? Glad to see everyone here. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Gerhard, how you doing, man? I'm surprised so many people are here. Bro, don't y'all got school and work? Why y'all all here? It's 12 o'clock in the... It's a weekday, ain't it? It's Tuesday. Is this my EU people? Is that what it is? Hello, founder. How's everybody doing, though? Warlord? Glad to see everybody's doing pretty solid. What's up? Appreciate the videos. The only reason I play, or one of the reasons I only play. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Glad you guys enjoy them. All right. Glad to see everyone's here. And it's midnight here on Asia. Oh, okay. I see. Here for the GS lore. Thank God we ain't talking about it today. My priorities are set straight. Hey, you already know. So, glad to see everyone here. And chat, yo, PGS is capping, not giving us FT right now? What do you mean not giving us FT right now? A feature right now? Is that what you're saying? I'm glad everyone's here, though. I'm glad everyone made it out, especially on such short notice. Goodness. Glad to see everyone here, man. Oh, Fairy Tale. Oh, okay. See, you gotta give me a second, man. It's early in the morning. I gotta crank my brain a little bit. Either way, chat room. We got some stuff to talk about. Let's make this bigger. And you already know, man. Kill la Kill has been announced on a Japanese version of the game, which is pretty crazy. You know, I didn't expect it to come back. We already talked about it a little bit in the other video that we did on the channel. But they went on ahead and added some more buffs on top of the buffs that I already talked about in that video to some of the characters. Thankfully, not Mako. No new Mako buff apart from the increased damage up on the arts and more skills, which is crazy. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they don't care about balance at all in this game. Have you heard that e-girls want to be called I-ladies? Then am I an I-boy then? Or an I-man? I guess that's a question to ask. Either way, Ryuko got another buff. I'm gonna get demonetized for showing this artwork again on stream, but let's get it. So, Ryuko, her original buff was, I think on the other version, she got what? What was it, chat? More damage? Yeah, she got the 100% damage up, and then duration, garbage. Who cares? 100% damage up is nice, though. But they done buffed her and gave her 5,000% more on her true art. Why didn't they just do this right off the bat? I guess, I don't know. The only thing I'm going to say is they watched the video. Here's what I'm going to say is I'm going to, you know, stroke my own ego a little bit here, chat, so bear with me. I'm going to assume Ayama P watched my video. He was like, dude, OP's not freaking out enough. He's got to freak out more. Add 5,000 to this. I'm going to be honest with you. Make this 100K, and then we talking. Then we're on talking terms. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and open Grand Summoners real quick, just so we can have some lobbies going in the background for some peeps if they want to join in and help me farm Simon. Still, I think this is decent. 60,000 now. I mean, I don't. Well, what the fuck was I about to say? I want to say that I thought after this buff, she was already going to be one of the best break nukers in the game. And even with this extra 5,000, I don't know how much this is like in the damage formula in terms of damage, like percentage wise, how much of an increase in DPS this would be. I'm assuming maybe like a 20%, 15, maybe 25, somewhere around in there. But yeah, I mean, it's decent. I think the problem with Ryuko is still just she's only really used in break nukes for most people, and that's about it. So, them increase the rates for Simon. Dude, I already emailed him. He didn't email me back though. I was hoping Mako would be 7 arts per second at 100% arts damage. Yama P, if you're watching the stream, bro, don't be listening to these people, man. Please just make new characters. Make someone else that can dethrone that bitch. And now let me stop. Either way, I think Ryuko's still really strong though in this buff. Even with this 5,000 increase. I think it pushes her over the edge a little bit, but it's still, like I said, mainly just a break nuke and nothing else, which is kind of unfortunate. 100% crit rate on her? Nah. I don't think so. Go try to pity for Mako or save for Emperor. It's really up to you, whichever one you think is you like more. I think Mako would be better though, because she's gonna be harder to get than Emperor. Emperor will definitely come back since he's a Grand Summoner's unit. Mako isn't. Well, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Mako's gonna be back in like 3 months tops. I bet you. Uh, I'm just gonna say it right now. Killer Kill always comes back for some reason. I think the best buff here though is definitely the no increase to Satsuki. Yama P, you know what you're doing. Don't give that bitch anything. This girl, keep her in the trash. Trash. Keep her in the trash. Trash. What type of English? Keep her in the trash. Budget Roy. Completely garbage. We don't need her. We don't need her. This is like recording a video live. This is literally what I have to go through. I fumble over my words like 24/7. I slur stuff all the time, and then I have to chop it all up. Poor Shotsky. I mean, dude, let's be honest, chat. Let's be honest. A lot of break power, though, right? But, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm actually like. Can you be classist or like typist? Is that like a thing? Because I actually think that I have a strong disgust, just a strong hatred towards any breaker in the game that isn't Duke. Because I hate how they did my boy. So any type of breaker I really don't like most of the time. Like for example, you guys know I got Garland, right? I think he's still like not leveled at all. You guys remember how I pulled Platina as well? Let me actually look at my Platina real quick. Let's see what she's at. Let me actually bring her up. Where is she? Oh yeah, here she is. Look at this. I've had this girl for years. She's LB2. Like I'm telling you, I don't use these breakers. The only one that is maxed, I think, is actually Duke. Where's he at? Where is Duke? There he is. I'm telling you, he is the only one that is maxed, and he doesn't even have like good stuff on him. He has Duke the Legendary. Oh wait, I can't even see it from here. But yeah, he has Duke the Legendary. That's like the best part about him. Apart from that, he's garbage. Also, let me get some lobbies going up for Simon. Also, is anything good from this quest or from the Kane event? Oh yeah, this never came out, did it? Or no, this have came out before, haven't it? I'm pretty sure this has came out before. Or has it not? It may not have. This may be the first time this came. 60% chance to paralyze the enemy. Increase all allies' equipment CT speed and skill CT. If user is human, increase attack by 30% for 8 seconds. I mean, I guess the combat knife's pretty good, but isn't it new? It might be new. I thought it already came out before. Either way, I haven't done this shit either, Special X Hyper, but we're just gonna be doing the Special EX right now, and you guys can join in with whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I might just use Mako, but actually no, you can just like nuke this thing, right? I'm pretty sure people's gonna be using Simon and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just use Chloe. And then I'll put on this stuff on Chloe. Where's my Nox at? And then we'll get right back to the news, just like with Keemstar here. Barrier Grill Nox. And then for the 5-star defense, yeah, I guess I'll just leave that because, I don't have the Iris thing because I'm broke. And I'm a free to play player. You hate to see it. Eyeballs instant kills light units? Great. Get Mako out of here. I am a certified Mako hater now. I didn't want her to come back, and now y'all gonna see why. So yeah, you guys can join in. This won't be on stream yet, but we're gonna still talk about the stuff. But this will be going on in the background, and I'm gonna keep alternating between it and everything. A drop down menu to increase the number of runs for farming, something like that. What are you talking about? What? What do you mean? Whatever, it's fine. That's gonna be starting in the background there. Either way, uh, Satsuki, garbage. Worst unit from this crossover. Mako, best unit from the crossover. Didn't need a buff. They buffed her again. Makes no sense. She's stupid, dummy. I wish that we could knock her down a few notches. I really do. Because I'm tired of this unit being at the top of the tier list. Everybody's using her. Everybody's so brain dead about her. And, I think I just hate, like, anything like that in these games. In the sense that whenever Juno came out, that was the start of it. That was the start of it all. Because whenever Vox came out, that was the start of it all. Because people literally couldn't function in this game if they didn't have Mako or if they didn't have Vox. And then you have stuff like this. And they just keep buffing her, man. And I really hate that they have this reliance on her because I talked about this before, but I hate how in this game, if a new player gets into it, it's like, oh, who do I go for? Or can I get like this unit, aka Mako? And it's like, oh no, we don't know when she'll be back, if she'll be back, right? Compared to someone like Haruto, where it's like, well, you just gotta wait for the fam snipers, right? And that's something that I've always hated. What's up, Cody? How you doing? And it's really hard to like, because like somebody will ask me, like, hey man, should I get in the Grand Summoners? And I'm like, oh man, let me tell you guys something. Also, the room's back up if you guys want to join. I'm like, man, let me tell you all something. Whew. The FOMO in this game, the fear of missing out, is so extremely high due to like how crossovers are. Which I mean, it's gonna be the case in any gacha game, but I think it's to the extreme in GS. It's not as bad as Fate Grand Order though, because shit happens in Fate and they're gone for like the next year and a half. So it's not as bad as that, at least. All right, and then Newi, we finally have everything for her. We know what she does, and we know how broken it is. What's up, Guts? How you doing, man? The game just hates free to play players. That's not necessarily true. What you don't understand is the game doesn't necessarily hate free to play players. The game is inherently designed to get you or to make you spend money. That's like the whole point of gacha games. They're designed to get money from people. I mean, some are more free to play than others, but every single one is designed for that. So, and there's practices in game and business practices that they take to, of course, do that. Like, for example, power creeping, or like, what else? Power creeping, time limited stuff, once in a lifetime offer, stuff like that. Either way, Newi, we finally know what she does. Her race is unknown. Isn't she just a human? Am I missing something? Aren't all these guys humans? So why wouldn't she be human? Either way, her stats are here. 3k base attack. I don't know if that's the highest in the game. I think Rasu. Does Rasu still have the highest? Let me check. Let me see. Rasu. Is that not how you spell it? Rasu. Rasu. Let me check this shit real quick. Is that not how you spell it? Hold up. Oh, it's 2 A's. I see. I was checking it on the other thing. Either way, um, Oh, never mind. Yeah, Jesus Christ. 4,600. Base attack. Okay, never mind then. Newi's garbage. Completely power creeped. Or not even power creep, just horrendous. Also, here's the code for anybody that wants to join. Um, let's see what she's got. And I think this unit is probably the most interesting unit GS has released from this crossover to date. So, we have Newi. Skills just increase your own art gauge by 30. Don't have to do anything. Balanced, power creep at its finest. Her art is pretty interesting because it increases specifically Dark Allies damage by 30%. But the thing is crazy is that I think even in JP, even with Simon, even with Dark Haruto being released, Mono Dark is still a very nuke heavy like team. It's not really too sustain damage. Like, of course, there is sustain that you can do, right? Like you have stuff like Decilia, you got like Batiste and everything like that. But it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird that this is still happening where we're getting a sustain. So maybe this is hinting at something coming out in the future. There is something cooler about this art, which is we have a counter into it, but the counter is really weak. It's only 3,000, but I wonder how many times it activates, because when this unit takes damage during this art, you deal it, or you deal 3,000 damage. So if they do like a multi-hit attack, or is she just gonna like go crazy with the counters? I'm not for sure. Either way, every time art is activated, you increase everybody's damage, and this is a permanent buff on all the dark units up to a maximum of 120%. And then with the true art, we already got this hinted. Massive 68,000% multiplier. Thing is, you ignore all enemies' defense. Goodness, I cannot talk today. And then increase all allies, or increase an ally with the lowest art gauge, except self, art gauge by 100. So, whenever I first read this and what it was up here, it said that it filled an ally's art gauge. Yes, you see this? True Art applies a defense ignore buff on ally with lowest art gauge, and then when True Art is activated, you get instant arts. So, is this supposed to say fills allies art gauge by 100%? Or is that what they mean by fill it by 100? Or what's the deal with that? I'm not for sure. I'm assuming what it was that maybe it was a mistranslation, and it was supposed to be just it fills an ally's art gauge to 100 and not insta-fill. I'm not for sure. Oh, you guys can't read it? Here, let me zoom in. Or actually, wait, you can't even zoom in on Discord, can you? You know what? Here, we'll do this, chat. I'll take it to a place that I know we can zoom in on. There we go. Ugh, oh, that's too close, too close. There. Chat room. That's what we'll do. So, increase all allies' art gauge. And then, or not increase everybody's, but increase the lowest allies' art gauge by 100. Which kind of hurts this unit, I think. It's not as good as I thought it would be, because as soon as I saw this, right? As soon as I saw her get hinted, I was like, oh my god. We're going crazier with like the Simon or like the Phantom Bullet meta. In the sense that you could use her on the team with Simon, buff her up, or use her on the team with Dark Haruto, or anybody that has a Phantom Bullet. Use like their regular art, right? To get the debuffs on the enemy, because most people, like for example, Dark Haruto, I'm pretty sure Dark Haruto has this. Dark Haruto on his true art, yeah, he increases everybody's critical damage. And then with his Phantom Bullet, he reduces enemies' dark resist by 50%. So you could pop his true art and then instantly loop back into the Phantom Bullet because it just requires 200 arts. But since this only requires 100 arts, or she only gives 100 arts now, let me say, it's kind of a little bit weaker. It's not as great as I thought it would be. I don't know. I think she's still going to be really good, right? I don't think like she's going to be weak by any means. And why is there 200 people in here? Chat room, what are y'all doing? Don't y'all got stuff to do today? You guys ain't got school? You guys ain't got work? Is everybody off? Goodness, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Goodness. I appreciate everybody for showing up though. I really do. Um OP streams over school. Don't do that or else you're going to end up you're not going to end up too great. That's all I'm going to say. So, we have her abilities here and her abilities are pretty interesting. One increases everybody's equipment CT of defense equipment specifically. I don't know if this is like a reference to the anime. I'm assuming it possibly is. Uh, since well, I never watched Kill la Kill, but some way somehow, I'm assuming this is. Are they doing a Kill la Kill rerun? They are on the Japanese version of the game, and we should be getting it on global in about uh a month or so, more than likely, because I'm almost positive they're gonna be giving us Fairy Tail, and then they're gonna give us Kill la Kill, or they could give us Kill la Kill first, then Fairy Tail. It depends on how the licensing and stuff works, because all that behind the scenes takes a lot of time. Also, we got the lobby back up. You guys can join in. Also, are you guys just writing down the code? Does the code not change? I guess it doesn't change between lobbies. She increases damage to humans by 60% and curse and evasion. And what's her true weapon do? Increase own damage. Also, wait, what was that? Celeste, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. So you increase your own dark damage and damage to giant boss by 50%. I mean, purple scissor blade. It's like 100% damage increase though, right? Technically, 50-50. If you're dark and you're fighting a giant boss, which let's be honest, you're going to be fighting giant bosses for pretty much majority of the fights in this game, apart from like ultra luck trials because you're fighting humans for the most part or some other type of race. Her true weapon is now best in slot for Simon's magic. I could see that. Hopefully we get it whenever it comes out, because that's a thing that I think some people are worried about, or at least I'm worried about, is that what happens if she releases, or not she releases, but like this comes out and then we don't get all the true weapons, which I'm almost positive we would, but I don't know. GS Glow will be doing some weird stuff sometimes, man. Some very weird things. So yeah, and then what else does she do? Oh yeah, stats, and then increase on skill CT. Oh okay, I thought I said equip for a second. Okay, well, I mean, I think now it just goes that Mako's still the best. She's like second best. Then it's Ryuko, and then it's Satsuki. I'm assuming. Yeah, I would say that would probably be it. Mako's priority, then Newi, and then the rest. Which kind of sucks. Especially, the protagonist isn't the best character. I mean, we've seen this before, chat. We have, but, it's just unfortunate, to say the least. It's always the antagonist, because isn't this girl the antagonist of Kill la Kill? Or she's like the final boss to an extent, right? She's the Sephiroth of Kill la Kill? But are you still pulling for Simon? Not today. I don't know if I'm gonna be summoning anymore for him. We spent $75 and the dual summon with Sleepy, and we didn't get anything. I want him, but I mean I may just wait for him. She's the second antagonist? I see. So it's like which Yakuza was it? Was it Yakuza 3 or 4? I think it was Yakuza 4. Yeah, or Yakuza 4. Where you get to the end of the game just like, I'm the antagonist. Oh no, I'm the real mastermind type of deal. But still, I think overall the crossover is going to be pretty solid, chat. I don't think it's going to be too bad at all. And Newi seems pretty solid. I don't know why they hyped her up so much though, because she is good. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess it's just like a hype unit. Is she like favored in the Kill a Kill scene? Like, is she one of the favored units or favorite characters or something? Is that why? Ryuko and Satsuki's mom is the villain? Wait, they're related? I didn't even know they were related. She's not? People usually hate her? And they were like hinting at her and hyping her up? That's crazy. Okay. Well, that's the Kill a Kill news out of the way. That's it. What's happening on Global? Ah, nothing. Jesus Christ, chat room. We're down bad, man. We're down bad. We got Simon, but that's it. What else do we have to show for it, chat? We have nothing but Simon on here, man. Gilliam fight is easy. Oh, Gilliam did come out, chat. I haven't even done him yet. Pause on that, but I haven't even done it yet. Haven't even attempted him. I forgot that Gilliam was out on Global. You pull Simon? Unfortunately, no. I wish I did. I do. I wish I did. Gilliam is really easy? Like, how easy, chat? What's like the team comp people are using? Literally, just tell me the team and I can judge off of that how easy it is. They need to release a massive chunk of content to global to help catch up to JP. Well, I think like the thing is too is that the bad part is about JP to global is that the content like production I think is a little bit different in the sense that the content production on JP is very similar to a game like Dissidia, where it's like a steady flow of content, right? Like you constantly have stuff to do. It's a very steady flow. The problem is with global is that whenever they release new stuff, we get it, but then we clear it instantly, and it doesn't last us at all because we don't have that steady stream of content. It's more so like burst. We get like burst of content, dead period, burst of content, dead period. So very unfortunate. Compass is Stina, Juno, Summer Juno, and Sylph. That's like best in slot comp. I see. You wouldn't mind 4 chapters? I mean, I think that rushing story is a good idea, but I also think that they should be careful with rushing story. Also, are we gonna die, chat? No, we should be fine. But many comps can clear it, to be honest. I see. Can Simon kill him? I'm assuming so, right? Kazeki, I'll show it up in just a second, man. How much for you to wear a maid outfit? Like on my avatar? Like on this guy? With my white hair? Uh, I'll put him in a maid outfit. Why not? I just gotta find, the right moment to do it. What chapters to unlock the side story? I think you have to clear chapter 5, right, chat? You have to beat Og. Once you beat Og. No, the actual me? I don't know. Once I actually feel like using my face cam. Sure. Why not? We'll do it for like a milestone for some reason. I gotta go, OP. Good luck. Hey, appreciate you coming out, my mans. Godzilla was content, and we all know how that went. That thing was terrible. Chat room. That was a disappointment. Like out of every gotcha game that I've ever played, I think that was probably the worst I've ever seen. In terms of like, dare I say, I may have went and like actually did a whole sponsorship video for 30 minutes on Ray Shadow Legends. Did I talk about how they contacted me recently, chat? I mean, I always bring this up, but no, it wasn't Ray Shadow Legends. It was another game. Let me actually see what the game was before like let me. I mean, I'm not gonna say it just because like I don't know if there's some type of law I'll break. But let me see what the game was so I can give you guys an idea of like the gameplay. There was a game recently that contacted me and was like, "Hey, would you like to do a sponsorship for us?" And let me see. Okay. Okay. I found it. Okay, so imagine you have a friend, right? Imagine you have a friend. I mean, no one knows what this game is. It's not even a gotcha game. But imagine you have a friend and you just hate him. And that's what the game's about. Uh, I think I would rather go and do a whole hour live stream. And I think they. What else do they want me to do? Oh, no, it wasn't a live stream. They just wanted me to make like a whole video. But they wanted me to play it for like a few hours and then make it into a video. I think I would rather do that for like a whole week. No, maybe a whole month before I would want like Godzilla to come back. Godzilla was bad. It was real bad, chat room. It was bad. Imagine sponsoring a game you hate just because you need the money. The only time that I take sponsorship is whenever I actually like somewhat enjoy the game. Like for example, what's that one game that I played, Final Fate TD? I liked the artwork in it. Gameplay was kind of whatever, but I liked the artwork. It was cool. Um, had a lot of VIP stuff though that I really didn't vibe with too much. But after that, hey man, I took it because I was like, you know what? I like the game enough. Why not? I'll make a video on it, and they're gonna pay me for it too. They literally paid for my my PS5, straight up. So I appreciated it. And then I did an unboxing video with the PS5 back in the day. So, but yeah, it has been like a few times where people have contacted me for games and I just don't take them at all. Like recently, My Hero Academia actually contacted me, and I was actually gonna do a sponsorship with them because I did like Strongest Hero at one point, and I mean I still somewhat enjoy the game. I just don't like the whole monetary practices that they do. But they wanted me to do a video for them, and they never got fucking back to me. They were like, we literally set up everything, like what we wanted the video to be, all this other stuff. And then I'm like, okay, can you guys send me like the promotional stuff that you want me to do it on? Because I was supposed to make like a quote unquote ad for them. They never did it. And I was like, okay, okay, then I get it. I get it. It was fun though. I mean, I think it's fun working with businesses and everything whenever you actually like their product. But yeah, I don't like the whole sellout mentality because most of the time it just like hurts the channel in the sense that uh let me think how I want to say this. Because it's kind of like it disrupts the content flow to an extent. Because you guys know what to expect whenever you come to my channel, right? You guys know, we got some craziness going on most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes it's kind of chill, but most of the time it's kind of crazy. In terms of the video editing, what we're gonna be talking about, we're gonna be talking about GS. We're gonna be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh maybe, and then possibly any other like gotcha game or mobile game that I find like interesting. I might put on the channel. Like we've done that a lot of times with World Flipper and stuff like that. And just like putting out a random game that I just really don't like, and I feel like you could tell, right? You could tell whenever you watch somebody and you're like, dude, this shit is terrible. I mean, it's already a thing, right? It's already a thing. Only if Konami reached out to you, it'd be nice. I mean, why would Konami reach out to me? I think I'm perfectly fine in the Yu-Gi-Oh community like I am. I mean, of course, I would like to be bigger, right? But um, I mean, I've talked to some of the biggest content creators in that community, and I thought it was dope as hell. I know some people will be like, "Oh man, OP, you gotta have more recognition than that," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess." Because I was about to say, what's the what's the damage at? Wait, oh, okay. Wait, is the audio on? Oh, okay. Thank God. Whew. Oh man, almost caught me slacking. Almost caught me slacking, man. I really thought that I was about to get copyright claimed again for fucking Hatsune Miku, but the audio's not on. I'm gonna turn it on. What's up, Rel? How you doing? What was I saying, chat, before I stopped all that? But yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if Konami did reach out to me. I think it'd be cool if any of the gaming developers reached out to me, because I think that's one of the coolest things about being a content creator is the chance to actually get to work with some of the games that you make content on. But at the same time, I don't need it. That's not like the reason why I started doing YouTube. I started doing YouTube just because it was my dream as a kid to be a YouTuber. All it was. I just wanted to play video games. And then I realized that I really like editing, and it kills my entire social life because I edit for extremely long periods of time, probably longer than I should. Like on those news videos and stuff, or like talking about different updates and everything, I don't really have to do everything that I do in them. I could literally just be like another bland YouTuber and don't make any jokes, don't do anything, just show you the news and be like, okay guys, thanks for watching. I could literally do that. But I'm like, that's just not me. I don't like doing that. That's whack. So Pendulum deck is the coolest. I've actually been playing a Pendulum deck switch in the NNR tournament. I completely farmed it out. I was actually going to live stream it, but I was like, man, this is kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit boring. I don't think a lot of people would like to watch it, so. It does, Rail. It takes a lot of time. I mean, Rail, you probably understand that too, because I know you mix music, right? I still remember. You probably understand. It's the same with any type of creative field. It takes a lot of time. Of course, that also goes to say that it's different for everybody, right? Because there's some people that can put no effort into stuff and then get higher results than you, and then it's like, oh, that kind of kills your motivation. But then for me, it's just like, no, I just need to try harder. I just need to do better. I just need to learn something that they know, which is usually better topics to talk about most of the time. It's just making videos on stuff that people actually want to watch. Instead of making it on whatever I want to do, you got to kind of find like that happy medium. Use Boojin deck? Boojin deck. Ooh, Lord. Is there any new deck coming out, chat room? Anybody who's in there? Hey, Taxi, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it so much. Is there any new deck in Yu-Gi-Oh coming out with the newest box, chat? That's like pretty crazy? I don't think so, right? Because I thought B-Trooper was coming out, but that's not this deck, right? Do I think GS would make a desktop client like Last Claudia? No. Yeah, it's only more support, right, Drago? Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I know that one guy's coming out, right? Like Baroness or Baron or whatever his name is. That's a pretty crazy synchro. You do wish the VTuber support would come out, Drago? You talking about fucking evil twins, dude? In my chat, you're talking about evil twins. I can't believe it. I'll take Dragon Maid. I'll stand by you whenever you talk about Sky Strikers, but you gonna talk about evil twin in my chat? That's crazy. You heard about Will Smith? Yeah, I know. I know about it. I just don't feel like talking about it. I don't know the whole story, so... I mean, I don't think he should have acted out in the way that he did, but I think maybe should have been a little bit calmer about it. But it's not really, my place to comment on it. What's up, Evan? Oh yeah, I saw that Drago. I actually saw people talking about that. I did. But that's not like... Is that going to be like a meta deck? I don't think so, right? This isn't even a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like stream, and I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude. But... God, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. Isn't one of the Pendulum Dragons coming out pretty good? Like, that Starving Dragon or whatever? That's a Pendulum? Isn't he pretty solid? Or no? I thought I saw a video one time of somebody talking about him. What do you think of my Simon? Wait, GoldenEye, is this you right here? I'm assuming so, because you got the same numbers. Let's see what you got of your Simon, man. Yeah, I see the double 4+ here. How long did it take you to get these, huh? Who sold did you... Well, I know who you sold, but... Yeah, who'd you sell your soul to? Was it Next Ninja specifically? Or Yama P? Either way. Art gauge up, crit damage. You know what? I'm not even gonna hate you for this art gauge up. To be honest, this is slick, the most meta thing you can go. Would be nice if it was attack up, though. Crit damage, though? It's pretty good, you know, if you're considering you're gonna be nuking a lot. I ain't gonna lie, this Simon looks very, very nice. Very sexy Simon. I'm not gay. Pause on that. I'm straight as an arrow. But here people are talking about evil twins. Disgraced. I'm telling you, glitched. I can't stand them. Attack is apparently less damage? Really? Like, are you talking about, like, GoldenEye? If you're talking about, like, if you go attack and crit damage, is it not just more damage? Or is just crit damage just overall better? I'm assuming Chris damage... I said Chris. Goodness, y'all was talking about Chris Rock and now it's in my head. I'm assuming crit damage is probably better just for the sense of percentage-based damage. So, I play him. Yeah, no, I know Drago. I know Drago. I know you play him. I know you do. I see you talking about him all the time. You know what? Wait, is Unix in here? I don't think he is. Okay, I'm not. You know, one thing that it always surprises me every day how I go into the Yu-Gi-Oh chat and I see Unix simping about Dragon Maids like every other day. I'm like, dude, Jesus, the game's been out for like 2 months and he's still on this. Like, we get it. We get it. It's like every day the boy is simping for him. Like, look, I like my Sky Strikers, right? I like my Sky Strikers, but Jesus Christ. Every single day, I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've seen a Tao Rin in multiplayer. This is the first time, man. He does that in every, I'm telling you, I mean, I understand, right? I understand Dragon Maid or whatever. Is he a fan of the anime? Because isn't Dragon Maid, like, the deck, like, an actual collab with the anime? I'm almost positive it is. But... is Rags good for Mono Dark? Because I have Forte Luan and Tao Ren. Sadly, I got no defense. Yeah, Rags is still good, Shade. He's a good sub until you can get someone better. His slots are phenomenal for nuking. I'm not going to cap. He probably sent that because it's woman. Oh, my goodness. I mean, of course, sorry. Of course. He isn't... Hey, man. Man's hormones is going crazy. That's all I'm going to say. But... I'm talking about, it's like every day, bro. I go in there and I'm like, damn, man. This is almost as bad as Soybean. Every time you go into Pokemon Unite chat, I'm telling you, if you guys are in my Discord and you go into Pokemon Unite chat, you're going to see like a few people commenting and talking to Soy, and Soy's just in there venting, talking about how bad his teammates are. And that's literally what Yu-Gi-Oh chat is whenever no one's on and Unix is the only one on. That's literally it. But... Rags doing his best to hold out as one of the OG units that's still decent with it. Yeah. Rags is still really good. Rate the D Finn. Okay, so you got the 4+. Of course, you know, Finn's already my favorite unit. That's, you know, bonus points. Attack up and equipment CT. You know, this is actually pretty good if you're using them in sustain stuff. But I think if you were going to go more nuking, I would say probably crit damage would be better. Maybe like level 4. Yeah, probably crit damage would be better. But if you're not using them in like sustain, then equipment CT, solid. Solid. Simon Passley has 130% attack up. Yeah, dude, that stuff's disgusting. Actually disgusting. That Soy actually lives in Salt. Bro, posting there. I mean, look, man, look. If you play Pokemon Unite, you would understand. And I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to get at Soy any way, but only thing I'm going to say is, you know, whenever he says that stuff, I'm like, damn. You know, I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I just don't talk about it. But, you know, I really do be feeling that, what he be saying. You know, he's spitting straight facts in there. What's the new Kill la Kill news? Different from the video you put out? Yeah, DV. They actually showed some new stuff. They buffed up Ryuko a little bit more. They gave her a modifier buff. They didn't do anything with Satsuki, thank God. Mako got nothing. Also really good. And Newi got shown off, which Newi's pretty crazy. She can buff up dark damage by up to 120% on her art. She has a counterattack in her art, and with her true art, she also increases one ally's or the ally with the lowest art gauge arts by 100, and then she does like tons of deeps, and you ignore the enemy's defense. Stupid. Thank goodness no more Mako. I'm telling you, bruh. Like, I've said this a lot. I have. I'm ready for the day to come when someone comes out that can I don't want to say rival her or just knock her down. Like, someone comes out or some type of content comes out where it's just like, oh, Mako? Yeah. You can't use it no more. She's bad. Rachel Mako? I see the double 4+. I ain't got to see anything else. She's broken. They took Mako from 5 to 8 art gauge. Oh, yeah, with the skill. Yeah. Haruto, well, the thing about Haruto is that, like, you could say, yeah, Haruto does, like, rival Mako, but at the same time, he doesn't, because the thing that Mako has above Haruto is the fact that she's EX2, and Haruto's Type B. So, to an extent, Haruto's not really a replacement, and he's more so, I want to say, a substitute most of the time. I mean, they work together, which is really good. But, you know. Yeah, you don't even have to tell me. A lot of y'all all feel this way. How many of y'all just got Haruto because you don't got Mako, right? How many of y'all want Haruto because you don't got him? I mean, Haruto's really good even if you have Mako, but still, you know. Imagine stage for oh my god, that EX2s are negated. Well, the thing is that it's really hard to like do something like that because that's not stated in game anywhere, which is another problem that GS has, where a lot of information that the game should offer is just not there, and it's like, bro, what are y'all doing over there? Like, I know you guys may be busy because, you know, Good Smile Co. and Next Ninja, they probably make, like, a lot of stuff. I know Good Smile constantly makes figures and everything. But only thing I'm going to say is I saw a video. I think I watched it with Brian. Of the work environment of Good Smile Co. And they seem pretty relaxed over there. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody working, but, like, man. I don't know who's the global team, but they may be a little bit too relaxed at times. Of course, you know, I know they're constantly busy and they're constantly trying to do stuff, but come on. What my Tao Ren need? Oh, you can use anything. I don't really care. I don't care what you guys use in this lobby. You guys can bring Max Luck. You know, I just now realized, Kazeki, your Finn's freaking Luck 120. I didn't even notice. That's crazy, dude. That's some commitment right there. In-game is hard without at least one Haruto or Mako. Yeah, and that's like a whole nother problem. I mean, that goes back to the argument that I had earlier of like, if you're a new player getting into the game, it's like, oh, you know, is there a replacement for Mako? And you're like, not really. Haruto? Oh, well, how you get Haruto? Well, he's limited too. Well, then is there anybody else that can sub out for him? Nah, not really. So, you know, that's a problem in itself. Dark Zeorg over Mako. Saint, I agree with you 100%. Straight up. I think that Dark Zeorg is possibly the best unit in the game, just people don't realize it. I'm telling you, he is so broken that if you get him, you don't need any other unit. Like, honestly, if you get Dark Zeorg, you should sell your Juno. You should sell your Juno, you should sell your Mako. You know what? Talking about that, I just now thought of something, chat. Oh my goodness. I remember this. It literally just popped up in my head. I don't know if this guy still watches my videos or if he's in the chat right now. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be some random guy just like, yeah, you know, it was me. It may not have been you. But still, I remember whenever Mako came out, right? Not Mako, it was Juno. When Juno came out, and we were all talking about Juno, we were summoning for her and everything. I remember this guy added me on Twitter, and, you know, I was getting a lot of ads at that time, like, dude, I got Juno and stuff, and I was like, oh, shit, dude, that's crazy. I always retweet and like people stuff whenever they pull stuff, and they at me. But the thing is that this guy showed that he summoned Juno, right? And then he was like, Well, then he showed that he was going to sell Juno. The thing is, he didn't crop his image, right? Or his video. He didn't crop it on Twitter. This motherfucker literally spent like however much time re-rolling an account for Juno to sell it because it's a level 1 account. And I guess he wanted me to like have a reaction to that or say something to it, and I was like, dude, what? It was the wildest thing, bro. I was like, why? Dude, like, why? Like, I literally just saw it, and I don't even think I liked it. I don't think I replied to it. Or I think I did reply. I think I was like, dude, this is a reroll account. Like, what? I don't know. It was the weirdest shit. I could understand if, like, because I remember, I think whenever the Haruto saga happened on my channel, where I pulled, like, 5 Aluzas, I think someone on Twitter was like, OP, I feel your pain. And he had, like, 10 in his box. And I was like, holy shit. That's crazy. But, you know, I felt, you know, I felt this pain for that. But, like, for that, it was like, dude, why? Like, I never understood that. Like, the whole thing of just selling a unit because they're popular, they just come out and like everybody's trying to get them. I never understood it. But I guess like they want someone to get mad, and to me it's just like, let me see if I can find that Elden Ring picture again. There's an Elden Ring picture I saw, and it's literally like what I think every time I see this. Let me see if I can find it real quick, chat. Hold on. I hope I liked it. I like a lot of stuff on Twitter, but I can't show y'all everything just because, you know, some stuff is not safe for work. Well, no, I think everything's safe for work for me. Everything's pretty wholesome. It's mostly just cool art and everything. Well, some of the female art do safe for work. Probably not too good for YouTube. Still, where is it? See if I can find it. Solid Snake art, huge fucking sword. No, that's not it. Almost positive. Did I not like it? There's no way I didn't like it, chat. I still liked it. Did I really not like it? That's crazy, bro. Dude, I can't find it. The only thing I see is stupid General Radon memes. Goodness. Wait, what is this? Okay, never mind. That's not. Dude, how long ago was this? There's no way. Okay, never mind, chat. I can't find it. Either way, though, it was like these guys talking about like fighting a boss in Elden Ring, and they were like all in a huddle, and then some dude's like off to the side, and he's like, oh, I one-turned the boss, or like, you know, I one-phased it, or I did it first try. And it's literally a dude, like, they all stop talking, and he like goes over the entire crowd, thumbs up, and he goes back, and they all start talking again. That's literally how I feel every time something like that happens in the gacha scene. Where people are like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sell this character. Like, what? Cool. Who cares? Who asked? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Simon better than Saitama? I think Simon and Saitama are kind of similar, but I mean, like, you can't necessarily say Simon replaces Saitama because Saitama's still the best light nuker in the game and still is one of the best nukers in the game. Also, Thunder, will we be able to kill this? I'm pretty sure we will. Eden's better than Dark Zeor. I mean, nah, I think Dark Zeor is probably the king. I think Eden may get slayed. How many FS days are left? I have no clue. Simon's for sure more damage. Oh, Simon for more damage. Saitama for faster clears. I see. Yeah. Because Simon's Phantom Bullet takes quite a bit to come out. It do be taking a minute. Saitama needs a group of Archgen? No, Saitama just needs equips. As long as you got, like, a few guys that can run Type 0, you vibing. Saitama's gonna be able to nuke something. Saitama doesn't even need crit. Also, I just now realized Zeki disconnected. You hate to see it. Hey, WP, happy to catch a stream again, finally. How much longer are you gonna stream today? By the way, remember to like the vid. Hey, man, appreciate it, Benjamin. I don't know, Benjamin. I don't know how much longer we're gonna stream for, because I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I've had chicken strips in my air fryer. I mean, the air fryer is off at this point, but they've been in the air fryer for the last hour. And I am getting kind of hungry. But I did want to at least try to max LB like one of Simon's equips before, what is it, the end of the stream? So, that's the goal right now. Your game crashed? Oh, it's cool, Kazeki. And what other new comps does? GoldenEye sometimes, yeah. I think that most of the times, though, I really try to look for, like, specific unit comps if I can. Because sometimes I'm really interested to see, like, what people are using with some characters to see if there's certain synergies that I don't know about. Like, for example, the... Also, wait, just checking chat. I want to see how long... Or not how long, but how many of the equips that we have. Like, one of the teams that I use in Mines, the Thetis, Juno, Mako, Batiste with the True EX Gate. I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, you know what, I want to try this out. And I was like, you know what, I really like this team. So, I think that's more so what I look for than anything else, just because I find those more interesting than just straight nuke comps. I like to know, like, stuff like that. I do that with every game, I feel like, though. I always want to know if there's any type of synergy with some of my favorite characters in the game. Like, I did that recently with Dissidia. I was looking on different things to see if there was a comp that I didn't know about for Cloud, because Cloud's my favorite character, and I'm using him all the time now because he just got buffed. Let me see, do we have enough to max it out yet? I know we still need a few more for LBs, but is this enough? To level 10 it? It is. Yes, sir. I'm going to try to get at least 2 of these, though, before this leaves. Oh, wait, this is solo. Whoops. Christian OP, I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, Cody, thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you. Simon has no maidens. Stigma male. Are you talking about Sigma male status? I mean, he did have a maiden at one point. He just, you know, killed her. I haven't read the story, so I don't understand, like, why he did that. Still to this... Well, I need to read it. Yeah, I need to read it, probably understand it, but I just don't see the point in it. Like, apart from just being like, oh, you wanted to marry or you wanted to date someone else even though you thought I was dead? That's crazy. Like, I mean, you can't really be mad at that, though, right? Like, oh, she thought you were dead, and she wasn't even over you. Like, if you guys read the story, you know Miranda, she was hurting. She wants Simon back. Who's my favorite GS unit? Like, ignore the gameplay and tell me who's the one you like the most as a character? Finn is the most. So I can rejoin your lobbies? My message before? What was your message before? Let me see. I did not see it. Hey, yo, the pizza here? Dude, no cap. Yesterday I actually bought pizza and I literally came home and I set him down and I said, pizza time. I literally do it every time. Every single time, man. Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man has did some stuff to me. He was trained to do so? And then I guess now it's just like, why would you kill Miranda? She seemed pretty like harmless. Bully McGuire. True. Best Spidey. It is the Spider-Man that I do love the most, man. I miss, dude. I saw a I can't show it on stream because it has copyrighted music on it, but I have a video on my phone, and it's like a dude. I think it was a TikTok, and it was like, "Do you ever just?" And the dude starts crying, and then it shows like Maguire, and he's like about to cry, like in Spider-Man, and then like I forgot what the song's name, but it's the song that's like I know that you'll be safe and sound or something like that that's playing, and it's showing like all the cool shit from back in the 2000s, like the original tutorial world for like Minecraft, uh, a bunch of other stuff like SpongeBob, Gumball, Danny Phantom. I'm just like, oh my god, dude, I miss it. I miss it, man. I really do. I miss that time period. Simon always meant to wait. Let me read. Okay, so Simon always meant to kill her. Do so. So since childhood, I think it was the E factor thing. I didn't get that too well. And she's dead. Because she was a potential user of the Phantom Bullet. Recorded by Bandicam, dude. That was some of the best stuff. Hey, how you doing, Evie? I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're here. Play this song, but it's 1.5 speed. I guess I could do that, right? But the E factor is something big for real, like in the lore. I'd have to read it. No, so we're just talking about why Simon decided to kill Miranda. Oh, he was a spy for the other side since childhood. I see. I see. Just got out of class? So, hey, man. Class be a struggle sometimes, I know. I remember being back in school. What a time that was, man. I have to read it myself so I can see everything. So wait, is E factor something different than... Is E factor not a potential, like, Phantom Bullet thing? Because I knew that potential X factor holder, Phantom Bullet user. So what's E factor then? Or is E factor and X factor the same thing? Made to a stream, let's go. Hey, appreciate it, man. Glad you're here, Alex. I mean, of course, I'll read it later, so I can understand it completely. But that's interesting, to say the least. But then it's like, damn. That stretches into, like, the main story, doesn't it? My medication? Yeah, I gotta go get it in a second. Yeah, that stretches into the main story, right? Because Haruto comes... Or Dark Haruto comes. So then was it also Simon's job to kill X Factor's the talent show? True, it is. So yeah, so did Simon also want to kill the students of Miranda as well? Since they're all Phantom Bullet users? X Factor is better than E Factor. Oh, with E Factor. Haruto transforms into Dark Haruto because he wanted revenge on the Empire since Simon was an Empire agent. Oh, so the Empire set him up. Wait. Are we talking about the same empire that Finn works for? Is this all connected, chat? Are we talking about the same empire that Finn and Kane works for? And Roy? Or is this a different empire? You think it's the same thing? I see. Because I thought the empire that they work for is pretty chill. But then again, I guess we don't ever see Emperor until later. Which, that would make sense as to why Dark Haruto's in the main story. So I guess it occurs at the same time. So he's really coming to kill that man. And then I guess he gets Reyes, and then he tells Reyes what happened, and Reyes is like, hey man, let's do it. Is that what happens? And then Rosetta's there for some reason. And next thing you know, Goku's finally going to come out, and he's going to be like the final crossover for the game before it closes down, and he's going to tie into the story. And then Cell's going to come out of nowhere and blow up the planet, and that's going to be the end of the Grand Summoner servers. Holy shit, chat. We've done figured it out. It's all connected. That's why the Dragon Ball Super movie got delayed, because they had to write the Grand Summoner storyline. That's exactly why. It all makes sense. That. There, you know, I don't want to say I'm putting on my tinfoil hat here, but you know what? I'm going to sign my contract right now and just say, I think I'm under NDA now. Because I think I know too much. I may be in somebody's sights. Grand Summoners 2, when they revive... Wait, what'd you say? Grand Summoners 2... Oh, I lost it. Oh, here it is. When they revive with the Dragon Balls, true. They bring back Reyes. And then we have to get a theme song, right? We have to get a theme song Last Claudia. Because Last Claudia has a banging theme. We gotta have one. We don't have... Well, we have a theme song, but it's not really a banger. It's a game theory. A gotcha theory. We should do that. That should be a thing on YouTube. Reyes is Goku from another dimension. He just lost his powers in his dimension. I don't know, dude. Reyes is kind of dumb. Like, Goku's kind of stupid, but Reyes is really stupid. Gotta go. Good luck for your grind. Hey, appreciate coming out. A grok? That's how you say it. Appreciate it, man. Then we have to pull for Reyes in Grand Summoners 2. He is OP as hell, but only available once a year. That's just like every other game. I got a quick question. I got 1,500 gems. Should I save or summon on the new banner? I don't have any of the Phantom Sniper units. I would say, since Mako has been announced on the Japanese version of the game, I would probably save if I was you. Just because Haruto's definitely going to come back, and also Haruto's available in Forever Summons. And if Mako does come back to Global, she's extremely exclusive, and you should probably go for her instead. How's the grind going? It's going pretty good, Fatal. We're just talking about some game theory stuff and everything. Eesh. Also, I thought there was a way... I just may not be paying. But... don't they show you how many equips you have now, like on the end screen? I gotta check. Imagine Weaver comes back in the story with a new mechanic. Has he ever been in the story? I know he's Roy's brother, but like... Yeah, I had to sneeze and it didn't come out. Oh my god. But... I know he's Roy's brother, but... is he ever in the story? In the side story? Oh, okay. OPB calling all the units OP by this point is just repetitive. Oh. My bad. I forgot what type of YouTube content you guys subscribe for. Hold on, wait. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Let me show you guys what type of YouTube content you you guys are subscribed for just a second. Hold on. Give me just wait, is my watch broken? Oh my god, the little needle on my watch is broken. I just now noticed. Okay, hold on. Let me show you what these people subscribe for. Hold on. Let's get the right stuff going real quick. Let's look up YouTube. Okay. Let's look up some what song do people use a lot in their videos for this? Let's go with let's go with like this. Hold on, wait, let me check what the song is real quick before I play it. Alright, chat, let me show you guys what you guys all subscribe for real quick. So, I'm just gonna do this. Give me just a second. My bad. I forgot what people want to see on YouTube. I apologize. Let's take this, and we're just gonna, if you guys just, you know, just ignore this. You know, I didn't even know that, this is gonna be an issue today, but, let's just, you know, make this a little bit bigger. There we go. And then let's maybe, you know, stretch it out just a little bit. There we go. This is good, right, chat? This is good? I think that's good. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over here. And, oh, wait, I shouldn't be talking. I shouldn't be talking here. My bad. My bad. I shouldn't talk. What was I gonna do? Let's just go here, and then let's go to this. I forgot. I can't talk. Hold on, chat. I can't talk. I can't talk. Give me a second. I'm not supposed to talk in this. I forgot. What am I looking for? I don't even know. Just give me that. It doesn't matter. This is gonna die instantly. It doesn't care. But yeah, this is what you guys subscribe for, right? Let me mute. There you go. My bad. I forgot what people like and subscribe for. I did. My bad. I forgot. I forgot. I gotta fix this. Goodness. In the stream. I should. Shouldn't I? And there's a reason why I call everybody OP. It's because every single unit that comes out nowadays is broken as hell. But yeah. I guarantee you somebody got so triggered they left. I'm almost positive. They're like, oh my god, he's hating my favorite GS YouTuber. You're damn right. You're damn right. Oh, I forgot you can buy. You know, I'm so dumb. You know, I'm a GS YouTuber. I definitely know how to play the game. I completely forgot that you could just buy the equips. Forgot. Completely forgot. Let's see. Is this max OB now? I don't want to leave you guys just yet, chat. I really don't, but we need a single. I think we can buy the last one. Well, I'm going to go get my chicken strips, chat. Thank you all for coming out. It was a great stream. I love having all you guys here. It's always a fun time, man, over here. But we're going to buy this last one. We're going to max OB it on stream here. And then I guess I'll do the last one off stream, or I'll probably stream one more time before this event leaves and try to max OB it. Yeah, I'm thinking about starting a JP account since Mako's there. But I really don't want to do that because it's already hard as is keeping up with global, but still, it's fun, chat. Thank you all for coming out. Well, I'm going to go get my chicken strips. Wait, where's my... Okay. But yeah, I'm going to go get my chicken strips. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go pick up some stuff, do some errands. You guys keep doing your thing. Love y'all. Don't forget to like and sub if you haven't yet, man. Appreciate every single one of y'all. And new videos on the way, as always. And I'll see y'all later. I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming out. And don't forget to drink water. Yeah.